What is the allowable bearing capacity of soil? The allowable bearing capacity of soil refers to the maximum pressure or load that the soil can support without undergoing excessive settlement or shear failure. It is a factor in civil engineering and construction, as it determines the safe foundation design for structures like buildings, bridges, and roads. The allowable bearing capacity of soil depends on several factors, including soil type. Different types of soil have varying bearing capacities. Generally, rocks have a high bearing capacity, while loose, sandy soils have a lower capacity. Soil density. The denser the soil, the higher its bearing capacity. Compacted soils can often support more load than loose, uncompacted soils. Moisture content. Soil's moisture content can significantly impact its bearing capacity. Saturated soils usually have lower bearing capacities than dry or moderately moist soils. Depth. The bearing capacity often increases with depth. Deeper layers of soil can support more load than shallow layers. Loading duration. The duration and frequency of the load applied to the soil can affect its allowable bearing capacity. Temporary loads may have different criteria than permanent loads. Foundation type. The type of foundation used, for example, shallow foundation or deep foundation, and its design also influences the allowable bearing capacity. To determine the specific allowable bearing capacity for a particular site, geotechnical engineers conduct soil tests and analyses. They typically use methods such as standard penetration test, SPT, cone penetration test, CPT, or laboratory testing to assess the soil's properties and calculate the safe bearing capacity. Local building codes and regulations also play a role in determining the allowable bearing capacity, as they set safety standards for construction in specific regions. Keep in mind that the allowable bearing capacity is a factor in ensuring the stability and safety of structures, and it should be carefully evaluated during the design and construction phases of any project.